Hello, my blank spot family. How y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. I know I am. This is Dee from the blank spot. I'm coming to you live today because I wanted to come in and talk to you guys um, about the differences with the new Epson 7310 and the Epson 7210. Okay. If you are just joining, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel because I am always on here talking about the workforce printers. The workforce printer is my preferred method for sublimation. I have had a 7720 for 3 years. I have a 7210. My go-to, like I said, is the workforce printers. And I know that some of you guys out there, you want to print big or print wide, and you can't really find the Eco Tank, or you can't really find a wide format printer. If you can find a 7210, I suggest you go ahead and get it. However, Epson has come out with a new 7310 printer, but there are some differences with that printer versus the 7210, the 7710, and the 7720. Okay, so basically I'm on here right now just to kind of give you guys just to let you know what the differences are as far as the new 7310 workforce printer. Okay, so if you guys have a 7210 or a 7720 or the 7710, you guys know that it takes the 252 XL cartridges. Okay, and these 252 XL cartridges, they already have a chip on it, and the chip is a resettable chip. Okay, so with these, all you really have to do is fill it up, get you a chip resetter, and you want to reset the chip every time you fill your ink up, and you are good to go. Okay, and that is for the 7710, the 7720, and the 7210. Okay, now I believe Epson has caught wind of what we are doing with these printers. So I believe what they're getting ready to do is, I believe they're getting ready to discontinue the 7210, which is the newer one that came out. I believe they're going to discontinue that one, and the 7210 is the older one, but now the 7310 is one that they just recently came out with. You can print up to 13 by 19 wide on the 7310. However, I'm gonna tell you about some differences. Okay, with the 7310 uses the 812 cartridge. Okay, this is the longer cartridge. Okay, however, with these cartridges, there is no resettable chip. There is no resettable chip. Okay, for the 7310 printer. Okay, so what people are doing is they are purchasing the actual ink out of the store. They're taking the chip off, and they are putting the chip onto this refillable cartridge here. Okay, so the difference is with the 7310, there is no chip on it that resets. Every time you every time your ink is low, the chip is done. Okay, so you have to replace the chip every time your ink gets low. Okay, now we do carry the 812 cartridge in stock. Okay, we do carry the 812 cartridge in stock that will fit the 7310 printer. However, as I stated, it does not come with a resettable chip. Okay, so every time it gets low, you're going to have to purchase the ink and take the chips off and put the chips on here. Okay, now the blank spot, we are researching getting some chips in. That way you don't have to purchase the ink and throw away the ink. That way you can just purchase the cartridge and then just get the chips from us. But we are doing research right now to see if we can get those chips in for you guys. However, for now, we do have the 812 cartridges in stock if you want to purchase those. Okay, we will make sure that we put the link in the description. Okay, so just to backtrack, the brand new 7310 does not take the same cartridges as the 7210, 7720, and the 7710. Okay, the those that I just talked about, they have a resettable chip on there. Okay, they have a resettable chip, and basically when you refill your ink, all you have to do is use this chip resetter to reset the chip to let the printer know that, hey, I have new ink in and now I'm full. That's the purpose of the chip resetter. The chip resetter is going to be a lifesaver for you if you have the 7210, the 7720, or the 7710. Okay, it will help you out. I don't know if you ever been printing and you print it and then it stopped mid-print saying that the ink was low. Okay, that's because the printer does not know when your ink is full. Okay, with this chip resetter, it will help you to reset the chip to say, hey, the ink is full. Okay, and it will stop, not printing all the way through when it gets low. All right, but going back to the 7310, which, like I said, is the newer Epson Y format workforce printer. Okay, it takes the 812 cartridge. Okay, the 812 cartridge. If you're gonna go with sublimation and find the refillable cartridges, the chip is not a chip that you can reuse over and over again. So you have to replace the chip every time that your ink is low. Okay, you have to replace the chip. So I basically just wanted to come on here real quick to let you guys know that there is another option if you cannot find the 7720, 7710, or the 7210 for a Y format. The newest option is the 7310. However, it does not come with a chip. There is no chip that will reset on its own. Okay, they have not come out with that yet. So you're gonna have to replace that chip every time your ink is low. Okay, if you decide to go with that option, we do have the 812 cartridges in stock on our website. Okay, and as of right now, we are researching getting some chips in. That way you can just come back in when it's low and then you can purchase just the chips. We will let you guys know as soon as we do finish our research on that, and to see if we can get those chips in for you guys. Okay, as an option. Also, if you do have the 7210, 7720, or 7710, make sure that you purchase a chip resetter. Okay, that chip resetter is going to be a lifesaver because it will help to stop those prints from printing halfway through saying that your ink is not full. Okay, we will also put the link to this on in the bottom of the comments as well. Okay, now we decided to go ahead and purchase a 7310. Why? Because I want to do the research and I want to make sure that you guys can see, if you do decide to go with that option, what you have to do with those chips in order to get that printer to be converted over to sublimation. Okay, so make sure that you have your notifications on, because I will be back when I'm ready to do to open up that printer to show you guys what has to be done when you decide to go with that option as far as a Y format printer. All right, so this is D. Like I said, I just wanted to come on real quick to show you guys the differences in the 7210 and the newest Epson Y format workforce printer, the 7310. Okay, there is a huge difference in the two. So wanted to come on and talk to you guys about that. Make sure you turn your notifications on, because I will be back once I get ready to set up the 7310 to show you guys what everything looks like and what, give you some more tips and stuff on the differences. All right, so that's it. I'm D from the Blank Spot, and I'll talk to you guys later.